Hi, everybody. Welcome to Woo Woo Wednesday. Today, at the suggestion of one of my clients, I'm going to talk a little bit about some little tricks for attracting money. So, everybody likes to talk about money. It's probably one of the top questions that people ask me when they call me for a session. The very, very top one is love. Everybody wants to know about love. And the next one is money. So, money is, and I've talked about this before in some of my other YouTube videos about money having no power of its own, having no energy of its own. It's not normally good or bad. It's all about our attitude toward it and our own sense of self empowerment, our sense of security. But I have been doing rituals for money for years. Years and years ago, when I was, I guess, 20s and 30s mostly, I was extremely poor. I mean, I was very poor. And it wasn't that I didn't work or didn't have a job, but it just seemed like, heavily in debt and just circumstances were not the best. And so I was always lacking money. What I learned is that there's some tricks to creating money in your life. And one of my favorite tricks is dancing. I know a lot of people give me the big eyes when I say, well, you need to dance around your pocketbook, your wallet, your whatever you have that is representative of your money. It used to be the checkbook. When I first started teaching this principle, I would say, dance around your checkbook, but people don't use checks anymore. So now I say your wallet, because your wallet contains everything about your identity. It contains money. It contains maybe your credit cards. Everything about you is contained in your wallet. So your wallet represents your identity. And money is a reflection of how you feel about the abundance of the universe. And so if you believe that the universe is abundant, and we can see that it is, I mean, look at the grass, look at the stars in the sky, look at the sand. We can't count the stars, we can't count the sand, we can't count the blades of grass in our yard. So the universe is abundant. But a lot of times we look at ourselves and our circumstances as less than that. Not having enough money to make it till the next payday, or using money in not the most healthy of ways. So years and years ago, I developed this ritual where I would dance around my wallet. And I'm not even sure whether I got it myself from my guides or if I heard somebody talking about it. It's been so many years ago that I don't remember. But I'm going to give you the basic ritual, and then you can alter it. You can do it for anything. You can do it for love. You can do it for, whatever it is you want to bring into your life. So basically, you will take your wallet or whatever represents money for you, and you put it in the floor. I like to do it in conjunction with the phase of the moon that is about bringing things in. And so that would be anytime between the dark moon or the new moon. A lot of people call it the new moon now. It's really the dark moon. From the new moon up until the full moon. So that's when the moon begins at a dark phase and it begins to wax. And so it's getting larger and larger. And so this is symbolic of things growing in our life and getting brighter and brighter. And so you're going to do this ritual 3 days in a row, and you're going to do it before the full moon. So whenever look at the calendar and see when the next full moon is before you do the ritual, and do it. You could do it 3 days before the new moon or the full moon, or any time between those. You usually have about 2 weeks. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your wallet and put it in a place in the middle of a room where you can dance around it in a circle. And you can put other things that represent money to you. You could put coins. You could put a deity that represents money. Or you could put, anything green. You could put plants that are growing. So green is the color of growth and materialization, and obviously here in America, half of the side of money is green. So green is the color of money. It's the color of nature growing. And so something green is always a good thing. So anyway, you create this little, you might call it an altar, or if that term makes you uncomfortable, you're going to call it whatever you want, but you're going to put your wallet there, anything that represents money. You're going to put maybe some coins, and you're going to put maybe a plant or something green. Okay? And you are going to dance around it 3 times clockwise. And so clockwise is the direction of bringing things into your experience. And I always like to start in the north, and I'm not sure why, except all of my ancestors and my guides come to me from the north. And so I always do that to honor them. But whatever direction feels good to you, you can start in that direction. And then you're going to dance around it 3 times. And if you can't dance, then do what you can do. Walk around something, but you're going to be moving your body and singing and shouting joyfully. And so I know this makes a lot of people uncomfortable, but how bad do you want what it is you want? Basically, that's the thing. How bad do you want it? If you don't want it that bad, then don't dance and don't sing and don't be joyful about it, because you probably won't get it. But if you really want what you want, then you create this altar and you dance around it 3 times clockwise, and you're going to be singing and dancing and being joyful about it and saying, I am so happy I am bringing money into my experience, or I call the energy of abundance into my experience. I call the spirit of abundance into my life. You know, you can word it however you want, but whatever is meaningful to you, you can call upon whatever higher power that you want to. And so you're going to do this 3 times around clockwise, 3 days in a row. 3 is a number of manifestation. So it'd be really good if you had 3 things on your altar. Like I said, a plant and your wallet and some money, or, you know, whatever 3 things, but 3 things. Now, on the 3rd day, you're going to dance around it 9 times clockwise and be very joyful, be happy. You can use musical instruments or drums or bells or whatever, something that makes you very happy. And you can call for something specific, you know, if you want something specific, a job or anything, whatever it is you want. And so now, if you want a person, it's not a good idea. Let me tell you, don't call a particular person into your life, because that is interfering with free will. Now, you could say, I want love, and put some things on your altar representing love, but don't call in a specific person, because that you don't want to interfere with free will. That person might actually show up, but it might not be a good experience. So you can say, I create true love. But this talk is specifically about money. So anyway, the 3rd day, you are going to dance around your little altar 9 times. 9 is the number of completion, and it's also 3 times 3. And during this, I want you to be really joyful. I want you can beat your drums, you can ring your bells, you can shake your rattles, whatever you got, and be very joyful about it. And you're going to say, I thank the universe for the abundance. I thank the universe for bringing me such and such amount of money, or this job, or this career, or this house, or whatever it is you want. Okay? And then you are going to be very thankful. You are going to give the universe a gift. And so I like to give the universe gifts by taking like a piece of fruit or something and giving it to nature. My favorite thing to use is an apple. And it's not going to be an apple that's been sitting in your kitchen and is half rotted. No, it's going to be a brand new apple. It's going to be one that is at its prime, that would taste really good. And you're going to take it out and you're going to place it in a part of your yard that represents money to you. Now, if you do feng shui, that would be the back left of your yard. But, you know, any place significant, anything that represents money to you. It could be the place where you park your work vehicle, or it could be, you know, whatever. So you're going to, and give it to nature and be very thankful. Now, obviously, if you live in an apartment, you're not going to have a yard. So go to the park or someplace in nature and, give the universe a gift of some sort of natural thing. And like I said, I normally use an apple, but you can use whatever you want. And so in that way, you're giving back to the universe of what you already have, that is showing that you honor the abundance of the universe and you are thankful for the spirits to come in and help you with your request. I have lots of different rituals like this. This is a fun one to do, and I hope that it brings you the money that you desire. Now, there's a whole lot of things about that we could talk about, and maybe we will in a different session. But for today, happy dancing.